Corporate landlords, remember on your 3-day notices to pay rent, you should designate an individual person to collect your rent on your 3-day notices. Hi, my name is Rob Wells. I'm the Landlord Warrior on TikTok and YouTube. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our videos. Now, in this case here, I've been dealing with a lot of cases lately, particularly with business entity landlords. We're talking landlords that are corporations, limited liability companies, limited partnerships, that type of deal, or property managers that are incorporated or an LLC, that type of deal. On your 3-day notices, I've been noticing with these individuals, they are not listing a natural person where rent can be delivered to on their notice. If they're indicating on the 3-day notice to pay rent that personal delivery of the rent is possible. The reason I say that you need to put a natural person on your notice if you're like a corporate entity or a business entity type landlord is under the Code of Civil Procedure. When they talk about the requirements for what a non-payment of rent notice needs to have, if rent is personally deliverable, to the landlord in person, you have to designate a person, like a natural person. For like other purposes in the law, a corporation is deemed a separate person. But I've had cases before where tenants have challenged that the landlord has not complied with the Code of Civil Procedure 1161 subdivision 2, because when the legislature or the state contemplated a person, they're talking about someone to give the rent to, like, in person, and a corporation, like, because it's like just a fictitious person, basically that person doesn't exist. Best practice is just to designate a certain employee on the notice that collects rent, or the actual property manager managing that tenancy might be best practice. You can make your rent payments payable to your corporation, but in order to avoid any type of trouble, prosecuting your non-payment of rent case, my best recommendation is just designate a person on the notice. And I'll give you an example. So, like, let's say I'm a property management company. I own my law office in a corporation. You could just go Rob Wells of Law Office Robert Wells APCL, basically, and then give your address and your phone number. That's pretty much all you have to do to avoid some trouble. If you have questions, put them below. And until next time, folks, we'll talk to you then. Thanks.